Hey, what's happening everybody? Rod J back in to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Tonight I'm taking a look at one from out of Michigan. This is from Bell's Brewery. It is their Bell's Porter. It comes in at 5.6% ABV, 27 IBU. A nice American robust porter. Now this one doesn't have too much on the label. You can see the front there and then some on the back as well. It does give a nice date for the packaging, and then it tells you the shelf life is actually 6 months. So this is actually in good shape there. Let's go ahead and get it open and get it into a glass and see what it has to offer. So obviously, with the porter, you're getting that nice dark color. Can't see through it as you would expect. Pretty much, it looks like it's pretty much jet black. Yeah, I'm getting it light behind it. There's nothing coming through. There's not even a reddish tint on it. Now the head came out a little bit thinner, just under a finger of head, kind of right at that finger level maybe, depending on the size of your fingers. So it wasn't as much of a head there. We'll see how that actually goes down here, if it leaves any lacing. I'm thinking it may dissipate pretty easily. Good aroma though. You get the chocolate, you get the coffee coming out pretty easily. Nice little bit of heartiness in that aroma. I would say the chocolate is definitely more like a, I would say kind of like a baker's type chocolate, but I'm also getting some cocoa in there. Really a nice, pleasant smelling beer as far as it tastes. Nice kick of flavor there in the taste, opens up nicely in the mouth. Now it does have a slight bit of thinness in there, but again with porters I kind of expect that to be the case usually. So it is a little thinner than I usually like, but as far as the flavor, you get that chocolate, you get that kind of cocoa still coming out. You're getting everything you'd expect to get from those darker malts. Sits on the tongue very nicely. Has a slight bit of a creaminess on the texture and the feel. You get a nice initial sting to the tongue, but on the finish it slides pretty much right down the throat without any issue. Gets off the tongue very easily. I can feel it definitely working the flavors around the mouth. I can feel it up in the cheek area as well. Body on this one sits more as a medium body. It's got a nice velvety feel that I actually like with this beer too. I mean, the more I'm drinking it down, the more I feel that really impact in the mouth to give me that nice mouthfeel where everything is pretty much tingling. Very good duration. Nice long one. This will be a great one to also have with a cigar. And even though it has that slight bit of thinness, it's not overly thin. So it actually works well for the porter in itself as far as what the texture is and what the texture should be. A nice representation of the style for sure. And this is another one I would like to just probably sit and relax with. I'm not going to rush through it. I'm going to sit there and enjoy it. I think you should too if you have something like this, and really sit back. You can also make a nice little dessert type beer. So as one, it might be like a nightcap. Something like this has a nice amount of flavor with it that you can kind of say, okay, I'm going to call it a night with this one here. And it's not going to be too heavy like some of the other more decadent type beers. But a nice job from Bell's Brewing. And again, this is their porter. If you've had it before, let me know. Put some comments in the comment section. Not too heavy at all with that 5.6% ABV. And of course that 27 IBU. Not really too hoppy in there. And nice malts up front. On the back it talks about our award-winning Bell's Porter bridges the gap between malty brown ales and heavily roasted stouts. Notes of chocolate, coffee, and roasted barley are offset with just a slight hop bitterness. Enjoy any time of year. And I really don't get that much of a hop bitterness outside of like that initial in the beginning, but after that it really smooths out, has a nice creaminess as I mentioned. It goes down pretty easily. So if you're not a big hop fan, again, this is something you could actually still enjoy. Don't worry about that that little hop bitterness. Very malty, very chocolatey, very roasty, toasty, and it is everything else that goes with the Oasties. So there you go. Thanks again for swinging by to check out another video. I look forward to catching you next time. Keep drinking good craft beers, and cheers.